What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Lennox Lewis. Big up England, big up. Lennox Lewis had this to say about Tyson Fury. He said, a great showing by @Tyson Fury tonight. It was emphatically keeps him as the man to beat. He's already in a very exclusive club in boxing, but I look forward to welcoming him to the #Undisputed Club. Let's get it done. #BT Sports Boxing. Those are the words of Lennox Lewis, and let me counterpunch. I think Lewis is right. Me and Lewis has bumped heads over the years, but, he is right about one thing. If you're going to be the best, beat the guys that beat the best. That's how you become the best. Fighting a mandatory won't do it. Fighting Dillian Whyte, a guy that needed his just due for a very long time, didn't make him the best in the division. There was never a time when Dillian Whyte was the best in the division. Okay, he was just a guy that had a bad shake. And everyone that knew boxing and knew his story rode with him and respected the fact that he never gave up. He got his just due. He was still screwed over a bit, and I'll have another video talking about that. But he was never the best. He had already taken a loss from Anthony Joshua, which was undefeated, that went on to become a unified heavyweight champion, just like Tyson Fury. While Tyson Fury was half in exile and going through his own stuff, which, I can definitely relate. But nonetheless, he never fought Joshua nor Usyk, and those would be the guys that are far ranked than Dillian Whyte. So instead of beating Dillian Whyte and running off in the sunset, I think he should go for undisputed so he can lay everything to rest. Beat Joshua or beat Usyk. That's how you become the best. Bars. That's exactly how that goes. If he doesn't do that, he won't be considered. He might be considered by some. He will always be the Gypsy King. But guys, when you have guys like Lennox Lewis that has already got all the belts and he's became the best, I think it's time for somebody to come up and become the undisputed. And his name should be Tyson Fury if he is regarded as one of the best boxers in the world. He looked great fighting Dillian Whyte, and I don't really think it's time for him to call it quits. He may be coming back to the sport of boxing. I think he will, but I think Lennox Lewis is right. You need to go for those straps. It's time to collect the straps. Most importantly, if it's not for the straps, it's for the challenge of beating the best fighters in the division. Again, Dillian Whyte wasn't the best in the division. Okay, he was just a guy to fight because it was the right fight to have. Okay, for the sake of Dillian Whyte and his struggle and his just due. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Lennox Lewis commenting on Tyson Fury, congratulating Tyson Fury. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.